retreat.
And get up high and go over the mountain, that's handy.
Intruder!
I know it looks funny to go around this way, but when you got them down there, it does actually help to run across the mountain at the time. So. I don't think it was the set. I don't know what was wrong there, to be honest. What happened was we'd gone over to Plainside, and then obviously the crash happened and had some technical... Fixed all that, but now it's like... Yeah, I'm definitely a lot further away. I'm not sure what's going on. I think they just reloaded the last save before I came on last time. And I've just headed the wrong way because I didn't have that clicked on. Got a little confused. But that's fine. Unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes when you get these little technical issues. You get a bit confused. Or at least I do. What's going on? Where I was meant to be. But we're back on the road. It's really awful seeing all this blight. Poor people. Wish I fast travelled now. I didn't realise how far it was. Oh well. Getting some good exercise, more exercise than I'd get. Right, we're back here again. So, if it didn't do anything from the last one, that means we're going to have to go back and do those bits again. So...
There's Varl and Zoe.
Yeah, that's just gone straight back to where we were beforehand, that's fine. So it's just undone anything that we did, or I did. But... we'll talk to them in a sec. We'll go back to the lady who gave us that little bit of gossip then. And we'll just catch up with what we'd already done. But we're not missing much. We literally only got a chance to speak to her, speak to Vaz and that. So it's okay.
A word of warning. Avoid the ruins northwest of Plainsong. Scouts say something lights up the ruins when night comes. Whatever it is, it's not natural.
Good to know.
Thank you for that.
Something lighting up the ruins. Could be old world tech. Might be worth taking a look. I'm here, as promised. It's singing. Does it mean the chorus is ready?
It is assembled. I couldn't have done it without Varl. But I don't know what good it will do. The chorus is in disharmony. The subject of the cave is bad enough. Land God Fa still hasn't emerged, and every day more deadly machines try to force their way out, throwing themselves against the defensive cordon we set up around the entrance. That is only the first of many false notes. Your request has exposed deep divisions within the chorus itself and the tribe.
So you put fortifications around the cave?
Just some wooden barricades. We don't have the stonecraft of the Karja or Oseram. It is our archers of the cordon that truly hold the machines back. They withstand new attacks every day. I hope they can hold out.
I'm struggling to hear them over that singing. If you just give me a minute, I'm just going to have a quick peek into sound and see if I can change it a little.
What machines are coming out of the cave?
Scavengers and hunter-killers. But they're tougher than any we fought before. More vicious, with a strange purple glow.
Sounds familiar.
You've fought machines like these?
If they are what I think they are, then yeah. There may be a whole other problem in that cave. All the more reason for me to get inside and figure it out. I get that the cave is sacred, but how did asking to go inside cause such a fuss?
The fuss was already there. Many in the tribe, and most in the chorus, want to keep doing what we have for generations, which often is nothing. But there are others who call for change, or extreme measures. Your request has given fresh life to the debate.
Right. Tradition. I've run into that before.
But each tribe has to be dealt with in their own way.
If you say so. You said you couldn't have assembled the chorus without him. What did you do?
Some in the chorus refused to meet to consider your request. They believe that the cave belongs to the land gods alone, but Varl saw that what you did with Ray could be used to our advantage.
Sometimes it isn't enough to ask the people in charge. You need others to ask for you. As many as possible.
We spread the word about how you soothed Ray.
There may even have been a little exaggeration.
Growing interest put pressure on the chorus until they finally agreed to meet.
I saw it work a few times with the matriarchs. And even with my mother. Once or twice.
Nice job. You can handle the politics from now on?
Oh, no. I'm sure we'll still need you to cut through them from time to time.
So, the chorus is assembled. What now?
They're considering your request.
Then, shouldn't we go talk to them?
When you're ready. But don't worry. Their debate won't end anytime soon. Meetings like these can go on for days.
All right. Then maybe I should resupply first. Who knows how many machines are in that cave?
Assuming the chorus agree to allow you inside.
Aloy can be pretty convincing in these situations.
We'll see. Do what you need to prepare. We'll wait for you above, where the chorus has gathered.
Okay. I just want to check my weapons before we go. Where was it? The weapon place is down here, isn't it? The song and the music in there is absolutely beautiful, but I just go past it. But when I get too close to it, they get really loud. That's not up here. Where is the?
Did you get those cards I
There
asked
it is. Okay, let's
We stopped.
use the workbench. See if something that we can adapt. We've done all our weapons, done that. We can craft a couple of traps, can we? Okay. No. Wouldn't matter if there's anything else because we've got no more shards, so we need to go and get some. So we'll go with these two. You lead the way. These two are such the cutest little couple. When we finally all of this place and have our room, because she's collecting up her male admirers. She can join too, she's very lovely. Oh, there we go.
So the singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session?
The people sing to soothe the chorus, to help them break their impasse. It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's go talk to them.
I do kind of like the singing. A bit like what you'd hear in a church. Or a cathedral. It's very pretty.
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. And if I can get it, it will help.
Zoe and the Nora have spread word of your story. And what you want. We know of no spirit in the cave. Only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
The power of the land gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
We weaken. We die. And become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
It's not just you though, is it? You're gonna kill everyone else if we can't
Please.
stop the machines.
Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions? Should we change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
She has a phone.
We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors. Our children.
And this lone Outlander can save us. Nonsense.
You don't know,
A
Aloy.
single seed matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
Was that from the Corden?
Oh no. I didn't want to have to fight this close to it. No, no, no. It's
The
gonna
machines
be...
must have broken through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave.
Let's go. Stay safe, people.
The time for permission is over.
Then off we go.
Got a feeling this is going to be something a bit big, because, like, I can feel the footsteps through the drill sense.
This way, Aloy.
I really like Zed as a character.
Fighting in the fields ahead.
So what I'll do is I'll scan that big boy first.
I've seen these machines before.
Alright, there we go. Okay. Right, so he doesn't like shock damage, okay? He doesn't like...
From the Corden. The others will defend us. We have to move.
Actually, I got that right here. Why am I pressing that button? What are you doing, like? Come on. Stop fretting about. Get away from it. Right, I'm going to...
I was worried.
Take down this machine! Time to fight!
Nice. Let's get rid of the others.
Aloy, do you need help?
I am. Just get away from him for a minute. Here we go. Left. There must be one to the thingy. Where's the other one?
You're going! Take him there! Hey!
Someone said there was another one.
Fight! For Plain Song!
Not too high that.
That's it! Real damage! We're strong together! We can't let them reach Plain Song! I'm on target! Machines keep coming! Let me know if you need any help! Machines keep coming!
I'll have to let them finish the rest
Do
up.
something about all of this.
They keep killing.
Let's wipe them out! Got this one lined up!
Where's she gone?
Push the machines back!
I'm guessing we'll have to come back to kill all them. It doesn't seem to matter how many I kill, they just keep popping back up.
Look at it burn!
So
These
we'll
machines are
Can you
stronger,
use a shot
deadlier than normal.
Here we go!
There's more than just Minerva and a missing land god in that cave.
I've got it!
Go get me that!
Where is she?
I'm gonna
I can take this one!
You got us to kill that one, okay. I thought we were told to run now.
Do you need ammo? I'm on this one! Hitting those weak spots is really working!
Yes, it works.
That got its attention!
Got it. Right. those two.
Not that way.
No, not that way. That's what collect me. Oops. No. Go away from the fighting for a second and see if they've got any. Don't tell me come back. I've got to see if there's any medicinal to help us not die right now. That's very unfair. They've not. So I might have
Fight
to.
for Plainsong. The cordon has fallen.
There you are. We have to get to the cordon.
I know that, but I kind of need some health if that's okay. Got some health. Right, they come around here, don't they?
Bring these machines down.
The blueberries from I wonder if we could use them instead. I will come back and kill all this at some point. But right now we need to stay on the main mission.
This trail is the path of the land gods. It'll lead us to the cordon.
Okay. Just not had enough practice against. I think the reality is I'm just not the quickest anyway. So then with two of them...
More machines!
We can take them out, Aloy. On your lead.
Alright, I'm going to try again with this one. I also think I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to do that. So how do we do this? Okay. Craft it. Let's see some of these. On. Ow. Oh, I can't remember now how to set a damn trap. There we go. Let's do it again. That'll give me a chance to... Right. That'll give me a chance to not be like, have my ass kicked straight away in like the first 30 seconds. So, let's go to this one. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Where's the other one?
I think our battle is done.
No, it's not, my love.
They're on to us.
Let's finish them and press on.
Come on, I want him to get over. Come over here. Come on.
They can't take us.
Come on!
Ha!
It's done.
Took out both traps though. I'm trying to set. If I get away from him, I can set another trap. hang on.
This one! This one!
Come on, run. Just have to shoot the thing now. If I can get a shot off.
Would a shock attack hurt it? Let's do
I got it. Nice. Then you took how many deaths? What? 4 or 5? That's probably very shameful for the most, but right at the wrong time.
ammo for you. To the fight!
Oh, that's why.
You will fall!
Come on. Leave the amp.
That's the last one. Now onto the cordon. Let's go.
Sometimes you just have to do it with brute strength. Right, let's pick up some of the stuff. Oh, it's one of them. How come whenever I'm fighting, I never can seem to find one of them. But the second I'm not fighting, it's like, oh, you could have used this. Really frustrating. I'm just going to collect up our bits because we don't know what we need, and a lot of this helps us making our arrows, etc. So, as much as I want to quickly run, I want the bits. See, when I'm fighting, I just don't notice things as much as I do after. So yes, there's sometimes quite a few good bits, either equipment or you know that they've placed there to help, and I've totally missed it, like things to blow them up. What's wrong? Is that everything? So yeah, I need to just get better at like these things. Shooting them helps. So I think a lot of it is just the case of as I get better, I won't panic so much. I think is the case in a lot of it. So yeah, that's one of the things I need to overcome. That just kind of like
You get a strong color on this.
to look around more when I'm playing, but they'll come. Can't learn it all in a day, I guess. Got enough stuff at least. I think, because we're going to probably need to make a lot more arrows in there in the next bit. Because this is just outside. Think what it's going to be like in the cave. So anything I can get some. Oh, sorry. For us. Yeah, there we go. There's another one. Look at that.
We're almost there.
So many machines broke through. What happened to the Cordon's defenders?
We better be ready for anything. Shut that machine down quick with shock ammo.
Oh! I'm too far away now. I think they got it anyway. They can kill it. I'll just run past. Oh, it's not the berries. I have to admit my shots and the bow ain't very accurate today. So pull myself up on that one. Because there's probably a few people shouting at it at the moment, like, what is going on with you? Terrible shot. Constantly dying. And to those people I say, yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, what's left of it?
So many dead.
They will be more when the time is right. For now, we must keep going.
In war, we do not have time to mourn. Only after we are free can we mourn those we lose. Quite true, isn't it, really? In a way, a lot of this at the moment rings quite upsetting with this. You know, this is just a game, war and that, and then we've got, unfortunately, what's going on in the world.
We shouldn't linger here.
As much as this is a game on here, it just makes you think, you know, a little bit more on all those poor people struggling to get through a war safe. So. Problem with politics, isn't there? There's always someone's got something and someone else wants it. The way of the world. Well, pressed R1 then. Instead of 2.
Aloy, we should head into the cave.
We're going. Give us a minute. Anything else? Got that down there. Collect what we can. Because we need shards, even if it's just to make bows. Sometimes there's secret areas under the walls, as we found, so... Right. Okay, let's go in. See if we can help these people.
May the land gods forgive our trespass.
Treat your sacred space with respect. Maybe there's a way to get up there.
What is that?
A kind of wall. Made of...
Force
what?
field.
We'll have to find a way around.
We'll follow your lead, Aloy.
Oh, got more of these mushrooms. Collect those, they're very handy. Guessing it's going to take us out near the top bit. Yep, where we just saw.
I'll have use for these soon enough.
I'm going to have to do a run and jump again. Oh, we all know how terrible I am at the run and jumps. I'm going to take myself a little bit extra back, right? Get out of my way, because I am not good at this. Get out of the way. I did it first time. Nice! That don't usually happen. There's sometimes it could be 3 or 4 tries just to get on the damn ledge. So we'll take that as our win. Yeah, I gotta laugh at myself with it, because otherwise I'll only get annoyed. How terrible I can be at times. Right, let's collect these because they work just as well.
What's
as
that
the
ahead? Like a cauldron door.
Let's just go around all this as much as we can, because these mushrooms work like the berries do, and will give us life. The fact that I'm pretty sure this was a cauldron, I think I said in a couple of episodes back when we were having to come here. And anyone who watched me in the cauldron knows that I didn't do very well. It took me quite a while. So any extra berries to keep us alive would be very... Sorry, I have to move my hair. I can sit on my dreads, which
To understand what's
looks
going
great.
on there, you're gonna need one of these.
But sometimes I sit on them while I'm gaming, that's why you see me moving out of the way. Second sight, just for you.
Just like this.
I think we'll get to a point in our technology to actually have something like that. It would be really cool, just like make a phone call.
Light on the door. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'll help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead.
I'm just going to readjust it.
Follow my lead. And be ready for anything.
There we go. That's better. Right.
Let's go.
I can put my legs across there.
We have to find the core of this place.
She likes to make things sound so easy, doesn't she? Oh, we just can do this. Sorry about that. I've get that over this. Right. Sorry about that. I was just readjusting. Oh, now that pulled that from over the top. Oh, that'll be alright. Sorry. Right. Last time I came in the cauldron, we faced that hippo thing.
Machines. Not like any you've seen before.
Yeah.
Machines in here. I'll have to take them out.
Right behind you, Aloy.
We're spotted. Having fun, Aloy! You need help!
Yes, some help would be nice.
Careful, Aloy!
Ouch. I'm trying not to let.
Finish the machines.
Yeah, I finished them off. Don't
So
worry.
this is a cauldron. Where
Yep.
machines are born.
I'm guessing
But
these
if the Land
ones
Gods
are
come
gonna
through, then they aren't just made here.
maybe
They're
be
being
what
repaired too.
we learn to override.
Spirit you're after is in here.
Yep.
Not a wall. Not going that way.
Nothing to collect. Okay. This should be there it is. Right, let's just have a think. Can we open that? Put that door open. Let's go through. Right, before we go through and almost get killed, what we got? Okay, we'll figure out.
Those cables are glowing.
We'll go back to
I've
that
seen
one.
them before.
'Cause that
They're
does
like
tear bits.
an infection. That thing I sent. And once it's dead, it takes over places like these and makes killer machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even Anton is right.
Who we're looking for. I love that they named them all after the Green Gods.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find another path.
Okay. What are those panels on the floor? That panel on the floor looks more raised than the others.
Grab hold of it, like, come on. See, try again. Right, jump. Okay.
How are you doing, Zoe? What are those panels of light on the floor for?
Oh, now you do it, thank you. Took your time.
Huh. Standing on this floor panel activated something. Looks like parts of those pillars are rotating. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up.
Maybe that's what we have to lock them in those bits.
So close.
I'm not sure. Am I meant to be doing it above it? No, so the actual of that one. Okay.
This device, the second sight, it's how Aloy saw what ailed Ray?
Yeah. It reveals things. Lights, images, glyphs, weaknesses on a machine.
Do all Nora wear one?
No. It's just Aloy and me. And, well, now you.
Standing on that floor panel, it exposed rotating gears on the pillars. If I shoot them, I can lock the pillars into place.
Right, so we know. So let's see if this is. Totally pressed the wrong button there. Right.
Aloy seems familiar with places like this. Are you as well?
No. I've been in an old world ruin, but nothing like this. That did something.
There. Should be able to climb all the way up now.
And there she goes.
Like a spider.
anything beyond the wall.
It's massive, whatever it is.
Another floor panel. But I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down?
Find something heavy.
Find a way across, Aloy.
I'm working on it. Who's trying to pull that?
Get up there then.
This crate should be heavy enough. I think I can get the crate through that shield, but I'll have to go around. Okay, getting there.
Doing a little bit better than we did in the last one. Oh, that was an embarrassment. I just didn't get it. And then I got killed, which meant I got lost and turned around.
That did it. The gears on the pillars should be exposed now.
Which ones are we?
Looks like there are only 2 pillars this time.
Oh, this. I'm meant to be doing this one. Okay. Where's the one for this one?
Nice shot, Aloy!
There. Should be able to get across now.
She's so high up.
Don't fall, Aloy!
Yeah, thanks for that. Try not to, but we all know what I'm like falling off things.
How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting close. One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them. I'll gather these while I can.
Yep. Nothing else is a lot faster this time.
One down. Time to go.
Phew. Maybe I have to do the third one from there as well, but I look too far. Oh. Dilly. Is there a quicker way to get up there? Not really. Okay. Let's go straight on this bit again. Let's get back onto our platform. We've got to try and get that really fast one for there. I was hoping it was going to let us do it a bit closer. Just line up the last one.
Okay, now I can cross.
Are you alright?
Yeah, just have to climb back up now.
Press the one. So closer, like. Get away. Thought so. Nice. Oh, falling off, please. Remember what I said a little bit earlier about me messing up jumps to things? Yeah, now you see it. Messing them up. No, override, not smack it. Override it.
Got it. The cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
How do we cross?
Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here. Follow me. Just checking. Okay, we definitely don't want to go that way.
Whoa! That was quite a jump.
Okay, now, how to get up to the node.
Worth trying. Right, okay.
do I get back up there?
Are you okay down there?
Yeah.
Get back up here.
See what we can do.
You made it.
Don't get your hopes up yet. A whole lot of bad could come our way yet.
Come on over, you two.
Transfer deploying armament to Unit G Mark 1.
Who is that? Looks like there's another node on the other side, near that door.
Go do your thing.
Activate Gamma Matrix 5.
How to get to that node on the other side? Okay, there's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I glide.
G Mark 1.
There's still no sign of Fa.
It's a big place. We'll keep looking.
Increase 20%. Engage active distribution J1 Zeta. Transfer secondary packages to materials A5 and 12.
I can hitch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Units A59 to re-transport.
Those carriers are moving a lot of weapons. What is Hephaestus up to?
Execute armament assessment alpha.
Burrows above us. She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy!
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
Cycle auxiliary pipelines. WHX.
Ride's over. Time to let go. Okay. Now what?
Armament assessment complete.
There's the node.
For Unit G Mark 1.
Hey, Nick. Where have you been, girl? I'm gonna sit there.
Who is Hephaestus?
It's more like...
What does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. They used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
More of those cables covering that door.
I think we're almost at the core. Be ready.
Got your back.
Oh no. What has Hephaestus done to her?
We're gonna have to kill
a
her.
weapon, which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, Plainsong.
Dead.
If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
you know what we have to do. Laurel, are you ready?
Hope so.
We have to get down there.
Right, so the... Okay, bugger it. I'm gonna set a load of traps everywhere. Maybe that'll help me, once I've collected.
That dome of light.
So we know it comes out here first,
Yeah.
and it goes that way.
There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
So...
Just for you?
Okay. Right. Hope this works, 'cause I think if we die again, we've got no traps to use.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Oh, there's it. Let's try this again. Is she strong against electric though? Because last thing I want is to put a different one down. No, we have to put it in here.
Intrusion detected. Developing Mark 1.
Here we go. I'm sorry, Fa.
Gotta follow up all that acid's working.
More machines are coming.
And I'll get the big guy.
can detach them. I can use them against it.
Sorry we had to do that.
Warning a machine that nearly killed us?
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
One step at a time. But it starts now.
I destroyer of golden excellence.
This time I must.
To compensate. Retreat. Inevitable.
Not bad.
Up we go.
There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning. Aloy, the core. My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
Overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines.
And you can
Because
learn
everything
this?
will soon go to that. Who are we going to land drive right this time?
Corrupted overrides.
The birds would be quite cool
Wish
to
I knew how
fly.
to restore them. And there's data here from machines I haven't scanned yet.
Just a sec.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
There we go. That's where we're headed.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here. What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No.
Okay.
There. That's our way out.
Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Oh no.
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain.
Okay.
I mean,
Help
I
heal
need to
the
find
I
where
barely
Minerva's
understand it,
hiding.
but yeah.
I should look for a way to
It's what
access
Aloy's
the
been looking
facility
for this
systems.
whole time.
Locked.
Guess it's this one.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva.
Just check around. There's nothing.
What are all those cables in the center for? Looks like those cables connect to something above. Seems promising, if I can find a way up there. This leads. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Up we go. Up we go.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain. I'm close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? And why did they want it back up? I might be able to glide to that ledge.
Right. Upwards. We're still going up. We're going up.
Some of those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them. Aha, another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Alert. System core penetrated.
No! Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
There's one down.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data.
Incomplete. We need to get the rest of her now.
So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
I suggest you explore this facility, Aloy, until my initialization is complete.
Aloy, don't, no. Don't.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few, to start with.
So this was supposed to be a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look. Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
That we do.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Fit a lot of people in here.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
Through that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Correct.
So this place was here all this... Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Got it.
Precisely so.
So, Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Oh.
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yep. Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless...
It didn't.
I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066. By order of Ted Faro.
Faro, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
That's not good.
Given Hephaestus' importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
3.
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Yeah.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades, it made...
I have so far in the partial...
have been sent...
Yes, were its intent... I would admire...
Press the wrong one there.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know.
I think she has a choice.
Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so. So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Aether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
Oh, great.
And if I gather Aether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Aether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However,
guess that's where we're going.
It appears to be in the middle of Tenakth territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Aether, somewhere in Tenakth territory, Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I think I'll head for Aether.
Then I will assign Aether as the objective on your focus.
Thank you.
If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
That's a lot to take in, isn't it?
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
Did we go the wrong way? I don't think we can get out in here. We have to go. I'm getting confused now. Can we get out that way? Or was that just lying to us to trick me? No, there is only one way out. I'm not going to have to go around.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
Look at that view. Wow.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look,
good idea.
Allies, friends can help.
Yep.
We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay.
He's a great guy.
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regalla.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
Right.
The Tenakth clan